this week's recap of Survivor Worlds Apart.
Alright, so we start off at Nagaroti.
Shireen was totally blindsided at the last tribal council. They took away her max.
She's trying to see who she can mend some fences with right now.
She's realizing, hey, I'm really annoying. Because everyone's telling her, hey,
you're really
annoying.
She's all alone.
I felt really bad when she was talking about how she just wants to fit in, and Carolyn was just like, you're not loyal, and...
Yeah, she was kind of like the odd person out growing up because everybody else was super good looking from Orange County.
Yeah, when we heard more of her backstory, I was just like, oh, that's so sad.
Can this be fixed?
She's sure as hell gonna try.
Alright, well that's good. She's not giving up. At Escamecca, Dan is telling me no underwear story yet again.
Because it was so good the first time.
The first 100 times, maybe?
We know. The ocean was like, your underwear is so bad, we need to just get rid of it. Just let it wash away. Just let it happen.
Let the underwear rain down.
No!
Right. So, it's bromance time. You knew it was coming. Rodney and Joaquin.
They're really bonding.
It's like Yankees versus Red Sox, except they fell in love.
Oh, God. And then they were like, how are we supposed to bond with anybody else? Mike's freaking celibate. He hasn't done it in like 8 years.
Ugh. Yeah, because we work hard and party hard.
Oh, God. These two together, it's a disaster.
Alright, well...
There's going to be more on that. But first, let's talk about...
Challenge.
The reward challenge.
You have to race up an obstacle course that is 3 stories tall.
And then one at a time, you have to shoot the slingshot at 6 targets.
Obviously, the first team who gets all 6 targets wins the reward. And
yeah.
What is that reward?
Oh, this reward was so cool. First of all, you get this amazing feast, and you get to go to this turtle sanctuary.
Oh, and watch them reproduce.
So cool.
Love it.
Yeah.
Dan sits out.
All right.
Escamecca is leading on the, like, run up the obstacle course part, but then the shooting is neck in neck.
It was so close the whole time.
Who did it come down to? Was it like,
It was Jen.
Right.
And
Mike?
I want to say Mike, but
I think it might have been.
I'm not sure on that.
Yeah. So, Nagarote wins Turtle Time!
Turtle Time!
Alright, so... At the reward, they had the most amazing looking macaroni and cheese.
Mac and cheese looked heavenly.
Even for, like, at home. I mean, sometimes, you know, when you're out, like, on Survivor, it's like, I haven't seen food in weeks.
Have you felt that?
Yes. I mean, on TV, you know, it's like, oh, wow. That food looked amazing.
It looked really good.
A giant vat of beef stew.
They got bread.
Crusty bread. It was like, who
Haley was saying, like, this is like, it feels like I just gave birth to my first child.
But guess what? After you eat it, you're still going to feel like you just gave birth to your first child.
Double entendre. Double entendre.
So then after they, after the sun went down and they ate and everything, they got their flashlights out, flashlight patrol.
They got to see this turtle come out of the water, lay its eggs,
cover it up, do the Humpty Hump dance, and then see ya. Went back into the water.
Cool.
It was beautiful.
But it was so sad. I think the guy said that the turtle laid like 120 eggs.
You'd be lucky if one survived.
And only one is going to survive, probably.
Well,
that's crazy.
Most of them will probably hatch.
But then to get to the water. I've seen those documentaries, and they're very sad.
They are very sad, but they're beautiful. Alright, so at Nagarote, Joaquin is chatting up Sierra. He knows that he's got to get her over to his side.
You got to have that power 4.
And Rodney is kissing her butt. She doesn't really like Rodney because he's kind of a D.
He sucks.
Yeah.
He really sucks.
But now that he's started kissing her butt, he's pretty confident that he can put his plan into motion.
Yeah, so Rodney is like, well, I got all these new guys. I also have my blue-collar people. So he makes up this plan, and he tells Mike, we are going to throw this immunity challenge and vote out Joe. It's going to be the easiest thing ever. And I'm just like, no!
And Mike is kind of like, yeah, let's do it, because his other person is on the other tribe.
Yeah, he's got this close alliance with Kelly. So he's like, well, if I could give them immunity for 1 week, that's one more week that Kelly's going to be safe.
So it's time for the immunity challenge, and this was a new one. I don't remember them
This
doing
was a
this
memory
one
challenge.
before.
They've done something kind of like this before.
I didn't realize this was going to be a head-to-head.
Yeah, okay, so they have this setup with
Right.
these 6 objects, right?
Yes, it was like a tableau vivant theater.
Yes.
So cool.
You take the time to look at the order of the objects. When you think you've got it,
Pull the lever.
yeah, and the screen comes down.
But either person...
I thought it was
pull
going to
the
be 2
lever.
separate
Yes, that's what I
setups,
thought.
but no.
So if you got it before somebody else and then the comes down, they're like,
Hey, wait!
Yeah.
So then you have to run across and recreate that in your own station.
all right, so the first team to win 3 head-to-head battles wins immunity.
So we'll skip all the nonsense. It was tied 2-2, and it came down to none other
Surprise! Mike and Kelly.
Now this is crazy because he was all like, well, I'm working with Kelly and I can throw this challenge to her.
So he tried to throw it the first time, and they were both wrong.
Then
They redid it.
he was like, listen, this is what you need to do. I'm gonna throw it to you.
And they were both wrong again.
Oh my gosh, she could not win it even with him like giving her the answer. So then they have to take one of the objects away.
I was waiting for them to get down to 1.
Yeah.
But on the redo, the second redo, he says, just do what I do, and then I'll switch it at
these
the
two.
end.
Yeah.
So then he throws it,
It's so obvious that he threw it too.
and Nagarote wins. So Eskameka is going to tribal.
So Mike is feeling kind of like, ugh, that he threw this challenge that's not in his nature.
Yeah.
But at
But-
the same time, he feels okay about it.
Yeah, but Joaquin and Rodney, they think it's a lock to get rid of Joe because they can't imagine anybody going against them.
And again, I'm like, no, not Joe.
I really like Joe.
I really like Joe too.
So Mike and Dan pull in Joe, and they're like, dude, you're on the outs. We need to whip up some votes here. Like, we got to get Sierra.
They gotta
on our
get Sierra
side.
back. They gotta apologize for real.
Yeah, Dan is such a D. I mean, she was really pissed at him.
I would be too. He sucks.
Well, at Tribal, it's Probsty time, and is there a Blue Collar Alliance? I mean, 4 of you are from the Blue Collar tribe, but...
Sierra's very like, ugh, you guys suck. I don't like you.
Yeah, so she's like, I don't need to be with these people.
She's
They
kind of
mistreated
like-
me big time.
She's kind of like the swing vote,
Yeah. Well,
hypothetically.
if everybody remains intact,
Right.
but are they?
I don't know. Rodney's like, yeah, I got my blue collars, I got my 3 new people over here, and
I'm thinking, why do I need the blue collar people for? Because these new people are pretty cool. Pretty cool.
well, poor Joe has nobody. Even Joaquin has his tribe mate, Tyler, but Joe has no one.
And Jeff wants to know, Sierra, what's going on? Who you gonna vote with? And she's like, I'm not stupid, Jeff.
She doesn't talk like that.
All right, well, she's not stupid, so she says. And maybe she will vote with her blue-collar people, or maybe she won't.
It's tough to say.
And, you know, Mike had some real insight into this. He's like, you don't know who you can trust until you actually get to Tribal.
Mm-hmm.
So let's vote.
Oh my gosh. This was so nerve-wracking.
Because both people started with J-O. So every time they showed somebody writing J-O down, you're like, is it Joe?
Yeah.
Is it
it's
Joaquin?
crazy. Well, guess what? It was Joaquin. What? It was a blind side. Rodney was
He's
so confused.
out.
Rodney was just like,
What just happened? Yankees lost.
he's the Red Sox.
I know, but Joaquin's the Yankees.
Okay. I still feel like that's weird, but okay.
All right. Let us know what you thought about that,
I
because
thought that was awesome.
next time, Rodney's pretty pissed. Rodney angry.
Yeah.
And
Just in time for that merge.
can you
It
believe
seems like
it?
so soon.
I know, but I
It's
guess we had
crazy.
that double episode last week,
That's
so it
true.
seemed like it's sooner than
Mhm.
it should be, but I guess it's not. Let us know what you thought in the comments. Did you want? I would have rather have seen Rodney voted out.
Same, yeah. But I was happy that Joe was safe.
Me too. All right, so till next time, much
Much love.
love.
Edit.